Hello, Sonoma County. I am standing just above downtown Petaluma because today we are going to check out one of the most popular coveted neighborhoods called the Oak Hill Brewster area in Petaluma. You're going to want to stay tuned for this. I was doing a little research online about this neighborhood, get some more facts in place to share with you guys. And this one site rated a hot market, like a hot real estate market, and out of a 0 to 100. The Oak Hill Brewster neighborhood scored 100 out of 100 as a desirable place to live. I mean, I've never seen that before. That's amazing. So stay tuned today. We're going to tour you around some houses, show you what housing looks like and the neighborhoods and so on. But first, I'm Julie with Sullivan Group Real Estate, and we help people move in and out and all around Sonoma County every year. So if you're planning a move in or out or to a new area within Sonoma County, reach out. We'd love to chat with you. Let's find out what your hopes and your dreams are, and we can get a plan in place. So let's talk a little bit about where I am. Petaluma, California is our most southern city in Sonoma County. When you get off that Golden Gate Bridge, famous Highway 101 that would run you right up through Marin County, Sonoma County, and even beyond. I mean, basically you could take this highway all the way up to the Oregon border. But when you get off that Golden Gate Bridge, you're about 45 miles to Petaluma, which makes it a really popular destination for commuters. I know you 45 miles, you're just at the bridge, but Sonoma County is so much more affordable than Marin County, our county to the north between us and San Francisco, and a lot of the other greater Bay Area counties. So this is a very desirable location, and it's absolutely beautiful. You can see, again, we're going to take a little tour through the Oak Hill Brewster neighborhood today. And right behind me, this neighborhood sits right above downtown Petaluma. So right behind me is Petaluma Boulevard. You can see kind of some warehouses, a little more industrial. You can see Brewster's bar and restaurant there. Amazing place. You got to check that place out. Great food, great drinks. Christmas time, the decorations are beyond anything you could even imagine, and it's just, you have to make a stop there during the holidays. And beyond Petaluma Boulevard, when you cross that intersection, you're on East Washington. Those two streets will get you just about anywhere you need to go within Petaluma. Washington is really more of the downtown area with all the restaurants and shops that Petaluma does offer. Let's dive into the neighborhoods of the Oak Hill Brewster area and kind of show you what housing looks like in this area. So the high desirability of this Oak Hill Brewster area is its proximity to the downtown. It's totally walkable to downtown. You are going to have a few hills involved because it does sit up, but then that's another plus or bonus of this area is some of these homes have the most amazing views of all of the mountains that surround Petaluma, and then Sonoma Valley is kind of beyond those mountains, and depending on where your home could be perched, it could be amazing. It is surrounded by some great schools. It's kind of got a higher than 5, not quite 10 on the 0 to 10 school ratings. We actually did a video on all the Sonoma County schools, and we listed the top 20 schools in Sonoma County, not by us, by our research that we did, and 9 of the 20 schools were located in Petaluma. They have amazing schools here in Petaluma, which is a huge draw, of course, for families. There are lots of parks in this area, so for your 4-legged friends and for your 2-legged kids, they have lots of playgrounds and so on throughout the whole Oak Hill and Brewster area. All right, let's go get into this neighborhood. Let's take a look at what the houses look like, all the different kind of housing styles that this neighborhood offers, and we'll talk a little bit more about what it's going to cost to live in these neighborhoods. Look at the eye candy behind me. Okay, disclaimer, not every house in Oak Hill and Brewster area looks like this, but why not, for the sake of the video, stand behind one of the most amazing, or stand in front of one of the most amazing Victorians in this neighborhood. I mean, this house is just stunning, and can you just imagine the history it has and who's lived here over the years? What was it like when it was first built? I think all those things when I see these houses, and how much land did it own? In fact, okay, see this palm tree right here? There's a palm tree to my left. Those palm trees were planted back in the day as the marker for where the main residence was on the homestead, the ranch, the farm, because this house was probably attached to hundreds, maybe hundreds upon hundreds of acres back in the day. So that's kind of cool that palm tree is still standing there. Also to my right is this post with that you would tie your horse up with, and then this kind of step where the horse was tied up, the carriage is behind it, and that would help people step down onto the, well, I guess there was no sidewalk back then, but step out of the carriage safely. So pretty cool that history is still here, but there are Victorians like this in this neighborhood, more than just this one. But there is a wide range of different types of housing, from little tiny bungalows that were built after World War I. We had a big surge in homes and housing being built when all the GIs came back and were looking for housing, and a lot of them migrated north. And so a lot, not just here in Petaluma, but throughout Sonoma County, we saw a lot of these little bungalows and cottages rise up. And then over the years, there's beautiful craftsman homes that were probably built in the 30s, 40s, maybe even into the 50s that are amazing. I mean, they're as beautiful, and some of them as lovingly restored as some of these big Victorians. And then we do have the big Victorians dotted throughout the neighborhood. So what's it going to cost you to live in this neighborhood? So again, I'm going to have to give you a wide range, because there's such different types of housing, where some of those little smaller bungalows and cottages can be had for like $700,000 with varying degrees of updates done or updates needed, up to this beauty behind me, you know, 2 million, 3 million, you know, gosh, wouldn't even venture to think what that one would come on the market for. But so a really wide range, but again, honestly, there could be something for everyone if you love these older homes with all of their character and charm. So here I am, I'm actually in Oak Hill Park, the park we mentioned earlier in the video. And this park is one of the largest and oldest parks here in Petaluma. And it's got a great kids playground. It's got a ton of grass and picnic areas. It even has restrooms. It's got a half-court basketball court. It's got some hiking trails that head up into the hills behind me here. And it has this enormous fenced-in dog park. I mean, you could let your dogs, you could really run them. I mean, you could sling one of those balls out of those ball holder things. You could sling one of those pretty far, and you could wear that dog out. It's really, really big. It's got picnic tables in it as well for the two-legged people to sit down while their dogs are running and playing in that area. All right, I hope you enjoyed that tour through the Oak Hill Brewster neighborhood as much as I did. Those homes are amazing. Just the history and the character that you see in every single one of them. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. We release videos every week about Sonoma County and Sonoma County real estate, so we can really kind of get you up to date on what's going on up here. And if you ding the bell, you'll even be notified when we release those new videos. Well, thanks for coming along with me today, and hope to see you soon.